We want to register it on our hotbar here. We're gonna go to the... What's going on, everybody? We have another video for you here, and this time we're gonna be talking about how to get to the Grand Underground. So we're gonna talk about how to get to the Grand Underground and then kind of the extra steps that go with it to make sure you don't miss any of the important pieces. So without further ado, let's jump in and be sure to like and subscribe as we have lots of content coming. So jumping in, we are at Route 205. And as soon as we walk into Eterna City, you want to go to this building right here next to the Pokemon Center. This old gentleman right here is the Underground Man. He's the one that'll tell you about the Underground. And he gives you the Explorer Kit. The Explorer Kit allows you to visit the Grand Underground. And then he's going to mentor you throughout the process. Now this is the part that I want to say is you make sure you don't want to miss anything. First, we're going to use the Explorer Kit. It's using it for you as you're walking through this. There you are, you're in the underground. Oh look, there's Rourke, the first gym leader. So this is the Grand Underground. As you can see the map up in the corner. We'll talk about all that as well. And back up. And all we have to do is hit Y. There's the map. But we'll talk about a lot of that in future videos. For now, we're going to go back up. There it is. We're back up. Then he gives you a red sphere, blue sphere, green sphere. RBG. So you can find some Pokemon down there in the Grand Underground that you generally can't find other places. And we will talk about all that. So before we talk to him again, I want to take the Explorer Kit. And we want to register it on our hotbar here. We're going to go to the right. So now we can use that easily here. But let's go talk to him and see what the next step is. Many hidden things down there that are invisible to the naked eye. He wants us to dig up some treasures. Okay, so to dig up the treasure, we're going to go back to the underground. We're just going to go alone for right now. We'll talk about the other stuff in a different video. So be sure to subscribe so you're ready for that. But you see on the map here, oops. So if we look at the map, you see those yellow dots. That's where we want to go to dig up treasure. So we have one right here. We'll hit R and do a scan. A little sparkle on the wall. And then we dig into it. There's a note tucked inside. Digging for fossils. Put a sledgehammer and a pickaxe in your Explorer Kit. I'm sure you can do it. Good luck, youngster. Now there is a specific pattern that I like to use when digging. It's the easiest way to make sure you find any big items. I always start at this corner. That regular one needs hit twice. If it's the dirt spot, you only have to hit it once. You can see there's a gem behind it. Again, these kind of rock ones are twice. If you get to an actual big rock, that's 3 hits. And I just keep this same pattern going around, as that's the easiest way to see if there are any big items tucked in the underground. And this will be helpful later as you're looking for statues and different things. So see here, there's something there. If you see these cracks and you hit next to it, it counts for both of those. So that's an easy way to save some effort as you're digging these things out. You do have the bar that goes across the top that once that is full, it will kick you out of the underground. So there's 2 big ones. We have another little one right here. Oh no, it's not as little as I thought. It's another big one. Don't know if we'll be able to finish this one. We did. We got it finished before it kicked us out of the underground. So the wall collapses when that's full, or you find all the items, it'll kick you out. We got the spooky plate, a blue sphere, and a green sphere. That is the digging process. And now if we go back up, We will finish the process with him, as he has more to tell us. And as far as the actual digging method, we'll cover more specifics and some other things you want to look for as we get into it. But for now, we're going to get this digger drill, which is use it in the underground to actually build a secret base. So if you keep talking to him, your secret base, the digger drill that he gave us earlier, go to the underground and use it, and it'll make a secret base. So that is our next assignment. So again, we go to the underground using our explorer kit. We're gonna go alone. Like I said, we'll save the communication for a future video. So let's just go right here, make a secret base. Then you can go inside. And there's your secret base. Now, before we get too far into that, we go back up. He will have more to tell us. And really the main thing you want to do is just keep talking to him until he's taught you everything you need to know about the underground. So we made our secret base, and he gives you a reward: quick balls, dust ball, dive ball. Digger drill can only be used once, so you have to trade spheres for one to underground if you want to move it. Next, we're gonna have to decorate it and put statues in. So you have to get statues. Now this is where we have to go back to digging, because we need to actually find the statues. Again, playing alone as we go through this process. There's a little digging spot right down here. Again, we will go through our digging process. 4 items in here. Like I said, I do the same pattern as I work my way around it, because that'll tell us if there's any basically big ticket items that are tucked away. Nope, I didn't see any statue boxes, which is unfortunate. There's a big gem there. So the other 3 items are going to be smaller items. They're going to be tucked around in here somewhere. There's a little one there. And really, if there's not any big ticket items, I'm not super concerned about continuing the dig process, because we need to find a statue. Red sphere, green sphere, small, large. And another thing you can do is, if you come into one of these Pokemon hideaways, that's what these are called. That's where you can find some different spawns. I don't want Bidoof, so I'm going to quickly run back out. But you can find some different Pokemon spawned in there. But running into that hideaway actually resets the dig spots for us. So we can come back up here and have another dig spot without running around throughout the whole map. So 3 items. Let's continue our same pattern. Like I said, keep the same pattern. You can just kind of think about it as hit 1, 2, 3, dig 1, 2, 3. There you go. Again, looks like no big ticket items, which is unfortunate. Was hoping that we could get a statue so we can start getting it decorated and move on with the process. I'm just kind of choosing random spots to dig based on where things might be broken up a little bit. Nothing there. Come up here. Nope. It's one of those spots that doesn't even break the things around it. Nope. Not looking good for finding the other little... Oh, there it is. But we are out of wall. Collapsed on us before we could finish that one. So again, we're going to keep going at this until we can find a statue. And I will show you what those statue boxes look like, just in case you haven't seen one or if you're confused what you find. And again, this digging pattern is the most efficient way to make sure you can find all the big items. Sometimes I hit it a couple too many times, but that's fine. There's our first box. So you want to fully mine this out. So that's what a box looks like. That's why you do those specific corners or that specific spacing, because this is a 3x3. You have a better chance to find it if you're hitting these squares first. As that, and then the rest really doesn't matter. It's not going to help us with what we're looking for. There's a heart scale. That's everything. So that's what happens when you successfully find anything, or find everything. And then this is the statue box that you will get. It's a pretty stone box. Opens up. You have, that's a good one to find right off the start, a Garchomp statue. So we will go back to our base. And we will put down the Garchomp statue. And we'll talk about the different bonuses with the statues and stuff in a future video. So let's go to our sphere here and place a statue. We have just a Garchomp statue. There it is, down on our base. So now we will go back up one more time and see what he has to tell us. Go ahead inside. We decorated our super secret base. It gives you a square pedestal. This will be my final test. So now you have to visit someone else's secret base, which this is the part where you're going to need to go online, either local or internet, depending on if you have someone in the house with you that is also playing. And then you can join with a group or a link code or just general open connection. I went with the general open connection. There's our secret base. Now, if you give it just a minute, the map will populate with all the other secret bases and people around. Somebody else's secret base is right here. We'll go inside. And you'll be able to see what statues they have out. Gliscor, Drifloon, Salamence, Togekiss, Honchkrow, Altaria, Crobat, Beautifly. And in a future video, we'll talk about those colored statues and the easiest way to get those. But for this one, we mainly just wanted to go through the actual underground process, make sure that you get all the things you need to finalize the underground with the old man and go through that whole mentoring process. So now that we've done that, we come back up and we talked to him the last time. We found someone else's secret base. We'll give you the reward of more pedestals. You get power from someone else's statue, and that's it. Taught you all that I know. The lights with different colors, you can dig for treasures. You'll find walls, more yellow lights, different colored lights when you communicate. So you can get a rare pedestal if you do that process. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this video, the underground process. We kind of did the tutorial here for you of what the underground man will teach you, but this will show you the whole process so you can run through it a little bit quicker. You can actually knock these off all at the same time while you're down there. If you find the underground drill, you can go ahead and make a secret base, put statues down. You can do the whole shebang all at once if you have all the things required. But that's gonna do it for this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Like I said, be sure to subscribe so you're here when it happens, and take care.